Hello, in this video I will be treating the themes embedded in Native Son by Richard Wright. One of the themes is racial discrimination. This is so paramount in the prose, whereby you see the racial discrimination from the whites to the blacks and also from the blacks to the whites. The whites actually see these blacks as inferiors. They see them as lesser humans compared to themselves, while the black to a great extent fear these whites. They see them as people better than themselves. They also fear them. This you will see in the life of Bigger Thomas, who actually fear and dislike the white people. So it is a paramount theme in Native Son. Another thing that I will be talking about is crime and lawlessness. You will see this theme in the lives of the black people, especially in the South Side Chicago of US. Is profound in the life of Bigger Thomas and his gang, whereby they go about robbing people of their property, carrying out burglaries and all sorts. They do however they please. They actually go about stealing from their fellow blacks, whereas they fear the white people. They dare not go to the white people to steal from them because they fear them. So crime and lawlessness is another thing that is highlighted in this book. Another thing is recompense and punishment, that is distributive judgment. This is seen in the life of Bigger Thomas. Of all the crimes that he has been carrying out with his gangs, like stealing, robbing, and even raping girls and all sorts, and with what he did to Mary Doughton by killing her and also to his girlfriend, he really got what he deserved. He was executed as he was found guilty of all the crimes charged him. So distributive justice, recompense and punishment is another thing driven home by Richard Wright, that whatever you sow, you shall reap. Another thing is love and human dignity. This is seen in the life of Mary Doughton and Jan. Mary Doughton actually loves Jan, and John loves her back. And they have this love not only for themselves and not only for white folks as themselves, but they extend this love and human dignity towards other persons in the person of Bigger Thomas. So this theme is actually paramount in Native Son, whereby love and human dignity is being distributed evenly in the society, and then it will go a long way in changing lives and changing perspectives. Another theme, which is the final theme, is philanthropy and generosity. This theme is seen in the life of Mr. Doughton. He is a very generous man. He is a philanthropist. He goes about helping the blacks who live in his various apartments in the south side part of Chicago in US. He is a capitalist, though he sees things as a capitalist, but he acts otherwise. Capitalists actually do things only for themselves and trying to control resources for their own gain. But Mr. Doughton goes about sharing these resources in form of philanthropy. He goes about doing good, especially for the blacks. So these are pretty much the themes embedded in Native Son by Richard Wright. In the next video, I'll be treating characters in which Richard Wright uses to drive home the message in Native Son.